were better, I would say grab. Just a little bit there, I'd say grab. Borderline grab.
Well, you can do like Phil plus if you want.
Well, in that case, I'll do Phil plus.
Phil plus.
All right. Phil. What'd I do here? All right. Phil plus. There we go.
Okay.
I wouldn't say start Red Dawn Fin Watcher, but
Definitely good to keep
really
as
good.
your backup guard.
Really good to keep up as a backup and really good on the bench.
Yeah.
Really good bench player.
Shanice Alvarez from Bangor Tides, 205 minutes. 55% field goal percentage, 17% three-point percentage. Offensive rating says it's 122. PR says it's 125. I'm going to still probably stick with unknown.
Yeah, I'm sticking with unknown for that one too. Unknown. Show Messara. I think I said the first name right.
Show Masaru. I don't know his first name, but it's deserved nothing. Plymouth Taproots, 964 minutes. 41% field goal percentage, 22% three-point percentage. So those are definitely well below average.
Stop shooting threes.
108. Yet despite that 108 offensive rating,
pretty good.
PR is above 15.
Six efficiency.
I think most of that is his.
I do like the EWA, about 3.3. That's not bad.
And I like his assist to turnover ratio. So as a backup point guard, I'll give him the benefit of the fill. Definitely doesn't need get a lot of money.
I'll go with pass.
Stripes Quinn.
Oh dear, the Tiggy.
From Texas.
Do not put
minutes.
Do not put this Tiger in point guard. Do not. You will hate life if you do.
46% field goal percentage. That's about average. 45% three-point. They shoot a lot. So they're in the top 15 for three-point shooters. Offensive rating 110. Defensive rating 102. Just definitely not point guard. She'll fumble the ball out.
Never put this Tiger at point guard. Never.
I'm going to put her as a grab. Yeah. As a shooting guard, she's pretty good. Just
Stripes is a boy, I believe.
Oh. Okay, he's pretty good, but
yeah. I'll put him as...
I'd say Phil.
I'll do grab minus.
Like... I'll do Phil plus. There we go.
Telke Holland. 8:31 minutes for Huntsville Mayors. 40% field goal percentage, 36 three-point. Below 100 offensive rating. Not great defensive rating. Not great assist to turnover ratio. His EWA is at least positive. I'm still going to stick with pass, though. I think you could definitely pick better than him.
Yeah, you could, or you can do story or whatever if you
like I said, that's what pass is.
Yeah.
You can do better, but if you like his story, go for it.
Theodore Santher.
From Biloxi Voodoo. 705 minutes. 47% field goal, so his average that. 42% three-point, so that's pretty good. About average, just slightly under 100% offensive rating. Pretty good
defense.
defensive rating though.
Defense is pretty good, yeah. Efficiency, I think, decent, or below average, or whatever it is. CWA. I would go pass for this one.
Definitely work on getting him. I think he might be decent if you just get him to hold the ball more. I was looking at comparing stats. Monty Silverthorne has 2,000 minutes, 50 turnovers. Theodore Sanford, 700 minutes, so about a third of the time, 53 turnovers.
Let me take a look at it. So what are we saying? What are we all saying for Theo? I'm saying pass on that one.
Yeah, I'll say pass. If you really want him, fine. He's not bad per se. It's just he turns over the ball a lot. If you can get his turnover ratio better, if you can get him to stop dropping the ball all the time, I'm pretty sure his offensive rating, his PR, would be just fine.
Yep.
So I'm actually going to do pass plus. Almost worth a fill, but
I would agree.
Okay. Next up, we have Tobias Macklin, my salamander.
Are you going to step out for this one just so that way you aren't offended by what we say?
Arizona Whips.
No, I'll listen, and then I'll edit my own comments afterwards.
460 minutes.
On the lower end. So
40% field goal percentage, so well below.
offensive rating is low, not good for a guard.
And 92.
And his defense doesn't really make up too much for it. PR and efficiency aren't too bad. Has a negative win share though. That bothers me.
Negative win share and yet positive EWA for some reason.
That's what's bothering me. That makes me feel like it's iffy. I'm gonna go with a pass.
Yeah.
Guy.
Stats aren't fantastic enough.
I'm saying pass on him because he's my character, and I'm just going to say this now for the record. I do want to try and get him buffed this season. I want to talk with the committee this year about probably getting his stats improved because I want to do some more with him.
Oh yeah, and that's it of the pure guards. Now we're getting into the people who have either guard forward or forward guard.
I'm going to be a lot tougher on these for offensive rating because these guys need to have better offensive rating because they are supposed to be swings.
Yes.
Well, either good offense or good defense.
They need to have one of the two, though.
Yeah.
They can't have middling.
Sharp is Hawaii Kahunas. So keep that in mind. You are dealing with the team that's the #1 defense. So his will be slightly swayed by that. 440 minutes. 39% field goal percentage, 23% three-point percentage. And this is the class I'm actually going to start paying attention to the orb percentage and the DRB percentage. Offensive rating is below average. Defensive rating is pretty good, but he's also on a very defensive team.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to stand out on a defensive team when everyone is all defense.
Poor offense, and these numbers aren't what I would really want in a defensive guard or in a swing, so I'm going to still say pass.
I'm going to say pass minus.
That's just basically a void at that point.
Yeah, pass minus is basically almost a void.
It's almost a void, but I say if there's going to be like a story where he's going to be involved in it or whatever.
Oh God.
Then perhaps maybe. Then perhaps maybe. If not, then yeah, either pass
also,
or.
Gary Ridge is also retired, correct?
No, Gary Ridge is not retired. He just got bought out.
Oh, okay.
Beverly Maz from Albany Alphas.
Previously on Tennessee.
539 minutes.
There's the reason why I bought her out.
39%, well, almost 40% field goal percentage, 26% 3-point percentage. Offensive ratings only at 86, defensive 103. DRB is only 13%, offensive rebounding is only 2%.
Not worth it.
Avoid.
And a 0.3 assist to turnover ratio.
Yeah, avoid.
I would want at least a 1 on there.
Chester Blackwater.
Okay, I'm just going to say default. Next two, I'm just going to put as avoid. Both Chester and Gary have 30 minutes.
Yeah. There's a reason I bought Chester out, and that's, yeah.
Nothing we say can really
redeem him.
I would say the next one is also unknown, Jacob McLee, just because he only has 100 minutes, barely. I'm going to go with unknown right now.
I'm with that one too, yeah. The Tiny Flea is unknown. And next we have Jamie Velasquez.
Oh, yay. Played 1,500 minutes.
Ooh.
That's not too bad.
She's a starter.
Yep. 42 game starts. 45% field goal percentage, so that's actually slightly below average.
30 on the...
Well, that's about average. 30% on threes is average.
I think she's
This is one of the problems that I was saying before. You can't have a middling offensive and defensive rating if you're a swing. You can't be that way.
Unless you're on a team that sucks at defense.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Velasquez. How long has she been playing, I'm wondering?
I will say her efficiency isn't bad.
Oh, keep in mind, this is on Seattle. She was on Seattle, so on the team that had DQ and Jake Turner, she still only had 104.
Yeah.
True that.
Her efficiency, though, isn't bad. Looking at her, I don't think I'd put her down as a... And her win share, actually, for Seattle, Seattle, they made it pretty far in the playoffs, her win share wasn't too bad.
Yeah, she's...
I would say she is maybe a Phil... I would put it as a Phil minus.
Since I was the coach of Seattle, I can sort of say for that, it's... She was mainly played as much as she was because Seattle didn't really have many good guards.
Could I bring something up here real quick? She was drafted in 2001.
Okay, so pass.
Yeah, pass.
She's getting old.
She's very old. I like her. I would say give her a pass because, again, stories.
But you're getting old, so she's on the decline. Jim McCormick, 1,600.
Also on Huntsville.
80 minutes.
I think he's been around a while too.
Oh yeah.
Let me look that up.
Huntsville Mariners. 48% field goal percentage, 45% 3-point percentage. So he is in the top 15 3-point shooters. 114 offense, 101 defense. So pretty good offense, pretty good defense. His defensive rebounding is about average. His offensive rating is really low, but if you're a 3-point shooter, you don't expect 3-point shooters to be in the paint much.
Yeah, this year
his offensive rating is high, you mean?
Yeah, this year's also his 10th year playing too, and he's a second-round pick from 2006.
But he still has 114 for an offensive rating.
I know. Pretty good offensive rating. Pretty good that. His offensive rebound percentage is really low.
Oh my! Look at his efficiency. That's the highest we've seen of any.
Well, he did start 48 games.
Yeah. Even still, though, having a 16 efficiency puts you nearly into the stars. Stars are players who have an efficiency of above 20.
I would put him as maybe... I
would put him as a grab.
I'd put him as a Phil plus.